In the beginning, there was nothing. Or was there? Let's rewind the clock. Before humans existed, before Earth formed, before the sun ignited, before galaxies arose, before light could even shine, there was the Big Bang. This happened 13.8 billion years ago. But where did that Big Bang come from? Before we dive into the deepest parts of our universe to find out more, be sure to click the subscribe button and ring that notification bell so that you'll always be the first to see all the newest updates. Conventional understanding holds that the Big Bang began with a singularity, a super dense, hot, and energetic phenomenon of space-time, where the standard laws of physics break down. A singularity basically just means a point where the rules that govern our universe no longer work. Singularities are bizarre, and our understanding of them is limited. So let's step back for a second here. What we know about the Big Bang is that immediately after the singularity, our universe began expanding. Within a few fractions of a second, it underwent a rapid period of inflation, increasing in size by around 10 to the 26th power, before slowing down again and expanding more gradually. Despite our best attempts, we can't peer past the singularity to see what triggered the birth of our universe, but we do know of only one other instance in the history of our universe where a singularity exists, and that's inside a black hole. And the two events might have more in common than you've ever considered. A moment before the Big Bang, all the mass and energy of the nascent universe was compacted into an incredibly dense yet finite speck. Let's call it the seed of a new universe. This seed is thought to have been almost unimaginably tiny, possibly trillions of times smaller than any particle humans have ever been able to observe. And yet, it's a particle that can spark the production of every other particle, not to mention every galaxy, solar system, planet, and person. If you really want to call something the God particle, this seed seems an ideal fit. So how is such a seed created? One idea is that the seed of our universe was forged in the ultimate kiln, likely the most extreme environment in all of nature, inside a black hole. What we know about black holes is that in our three-dimensional universe, black holes spawn a two-dimensional event horizons, which basically means that they're wrapped in a two-dimensional boundary that marks the point of no return for matter. Black holes are commonly thought to be death traps with gravity that works like a high-powered vacuum from which nothing, including light, can escape. They're believed to be at the center of every galaxy, including our Milky Way. Once these black holes reach the limit of their singularity and can no longer withstand the weight of, say, billions of suns, it leads to a Big Bang. According to Dr. Poplawski, the reason for such a limit, and consequently the universe-creating explosion that follows, is that black holes spin. They spin at near light speeds. This in turn creates a huge amount of torsion. Thus, such massive black holes are not just incredibly tiny and immensely heavy, they're also twisted and compressed. The multitude of forces at work are so intense that a bursting point is eventually reached. This, Poplawski proposes, is how the Big Bang happened, though he prefers to call it the Big Bounce. What if the universe and everything we see around us is actually inside a black hole? Black holes form when a very massive star dies and its core collapses inward. Gravity pulls everything into an increasingly fierce grip. Temperatures reach 100 billion degrees. Atoms are smashed. Electrons are shredded. Those pieces are further crumpled. The star, by this point, has turned into a black hole, which means that its gravitational pull is so severe that not even a beam of light can escape. The boundary that delineates that point of no return is called the event horizon, and a sort of opaque wrapping that doesn't let you see the singularity itself. Importantly, as matter falls into the black hole, the event horizon grows, rapidly at first as the black hole begins to form, and then more slowly as matter falls in at a lower rate. During the first trillionth of a second after the Big Bang, the universe expanded incredibly rapidly, faster than the speed of light. Since space was technically being created, that universal speed limit didn't have much sway. Over time, that expansion slowed down. Doesn't that sound a lot like a black hole's event horizon? Is it possible that our universe is the event horizon in some other universe's black hole? The black hole hypothesis is a lot cleaner, if mind-bendingly hard to picture. We might live in a universe within a black hole, within a universe, within a black hole. It might just be black holes all the way down. This may sound strange, but it could actually be the best explanation of how the universe began and what we observe today. We may have a mother universe that is one of many universes, and black holes may be the passageways between them. Does this mean that there are potentially tens of thousands of other universes we cannot even see? How, or even if one universe is linked to another, is a source of much debate. All of it highly speculative, and as of now, completely unprovable. But one compelling idea is that the seed of a universe is similarly to the seed of a plant. It's a chunk of essential material, tightly compressed, hidden inside a protective shell. In this case, the protective shell is a black hole, the end product of a dying star. When a star dies, gravity pulls matter inward and the star collapses into a black hole. The hole is a one-way door to another universe, a whole new world. Of course, this whole idea remains a hypothesis until we have some measurable way of merging the laws of quantum mechanics and general relativity and peering past a singularity. But until then, the coolest thing to consider is that based on this concept, there's no reason that our own universe couldn't be spawning a brand new two-dimensional universe every time black holes are born. As crazy as it sounds, the answer appears to be maybe. What do you think? We'd like to hear your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.